Hey, what's up guys? Back here again. Another day, another lifting session. Just finished the bench press workout 4x6. This workout is basically a continuation of last week's workout, which is a bench press followed by front squats. And actually I just finished front squats too, so I did bench press and front squat just to follow up. I'm sorry for the lack of uploads recently. I've been busy, not been on my game lately, so forgive me for that. And I want to talk to you guys about basically progressive overload and how it works. Progressive overload is basically putting more work, and over time you accumulate all that work that you put in. It will basically give you good results in strength and size. What I did last week was 4 sets of 6 bench press with 161 pounds, and this week I did 165 pounds, so it would basically be 4 pounds heavier than last week's. So basically that way I'm making sure that I'm putting in more work, and over time it will get better and better. I'll get stronger and stronger. And so this was a clip of last week's workout. So this week's workout, the same exact workout from last week, except it's a bit heavier, and continuing progressive overload. So basically for bench press, you see that I put on 4 pounds more weight, and for front squats what I did was I kept the weight the same, so 185 pounds. Basically I did 4 sets of 5 last week, so this week I did 4 sets of 6 with the same weight. It's just 1 rep, but basically you will still build that strength, and over time you'll get stronger, and I'll be able to do more reps of the 185. Eventually I'll get stronger and I'll move to 195 or 205 for sets of 5, go on like that. So I'll keep building on that strength.
Drop in the mic, you know we can they might call you rap, 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 rap. Everybody know what you say, so we stop. Stop.
Progressive overload, you can there's two ways. One is intensity, which is basically the amount of weight you're lifting, and secondly is the amount of total volume that you do. So sets and reps make up the volume part. So what I'm doing for the front squats is basically I'm adding volume, so I'm progressive overload that way. For bench press, I'm doing intensity first, and then slowly I'll build up the volume. You can do it vice versa, it doesn't matter, but it kind of depends on the different individuals and which way they brain fart respond better to which one. Some people increasing volume helps, some people is intensity, so just gotta test it out. That's the only way you can find out. And talking about progressive overload, I'm not too sure who came up with that, but basically it's in ancient times where this guy he carries a baby calf, and eventually over time the calf grew bigger and bigger into a cow, and basically the guy grew with him because he got stronger and he got jacked. That's how you get big. And not too sure who the guy is, or I can't remember the story, but whoever knows the guy, please comment down in the comment section below who it is, and the winner gets free sweaty hugs from me. That's progressive overload, guys. Basically getting better every workout, putting in more work, and over time accumulating that work you put in, and which turn into results. But recently I just noticed that I have a bit of a low back pain. Not sure which part of my low back, but I gotta get that checked out. Hopefully it's not a herniated disc. I'm not too sure how serious it is, but that's kind of the reason why I've been moving to front squats and high bar squats, and I'm also been doing conventional deadlifts as opposed to sumo deadlifts. So when I perform those movements, I don't feel any pain at all or discomfort in my low back. Even though it requires better positioning, I don't feel that pain. So I'm gonna get that checked out soon before I continue any sumo deadlifts. Hoping I can get back into that soon, because that is my stronger pull, which is my max was 555, and conventional max was I'm not even sure, but most I've lifted was 405. That was a while back. I could do 405 beltless, so I'm trying to make sure I can heal up. My plan for the meets, I've recently seen the Toronto Pro show, which is downtown Toronto, which is going to be June 5th or 6th. That's the one I'm planning to compete at, and the registration opens February 9th, so I'm gonna wait for that and try to see if I can get into that. If not, it'll be a later meet, but that will be my earliest meet, which is June 5th and 6th, the Toronto Pro one. So I'm trying to make my first debut powerlifting meet at the Toronto Pro footage from today's workout. I'm just gonna finish off with a bit of shoulders, and I got a deadlift workout, so try not to fatigue my quads and my back too much. So gonna do a bit of shoulders. And thanks for watching, guys, and show some support, like, share, subscribe. Peace out, guys.
I'm a motherfucking trendsetter. On my shit, very rare, never seen a map you. 믿지 마, 니네 오빠 돈을 벌긴 개뿔. 개소리야, 개소리야, 돈을 벌긴 개뿔. 여전히 몸인 개모상어 가죽 걸친 채로. 여기는 강남대로 골목길 들어가면 우주로. 걸음 안에 평화 주머니 안에 놀 보전 제자리 김연아
Squad shit. 잊지 마.